And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Entertainment with me, your host, Jonathan. Once again, bringing you my thoughts and review for Cobra Kai Season 4. So, if you have not seen Cobra Kai Season 4, spoilers ahead. And I know Season 5 just dropped. I've also just finished watching that. So, I will be doing a review for that as well. So, yeah, because I totally forgot about Season 4 to do a review. I completely forgot. So, here's my review for Season 4. I rewatched it again to compare it to Season 5, and it's still tied for me as like the best season so far. So let's talk about Season 4, because Season 4 pretty much picks off where Season 3 ended, where Johnny's master, he literally kicked Johnny out of the Cobra Kai, and Johnny had to go create a new dojo called Eagle Fang. Danny's trying to compete with Cobra Kai and trying to shut them down. And then, of course, at the end of the Season 3, we get the big reveal that Johnny's master goes off and goes to try to find his master, Terry Silver, I believe. Anyway, try to bring him in, and that's how Season 4 starts, where Johnny's master, he literally goes to go find Terry Silver. And at first, Terry Silver is all the sophisticated guy. He's rich, he has money, very classy guy. And he's trying to convince him, hey, come back to Cobra Kai. I know you miss all the good old glory days. The way we used to have this world with the Iron Fist and have people have fear about Cobra Kai, how powerful it was. Tries to convince him, give him a good, endorsement to figure out a way to get him back. Silver at first was like, nah, I don't know, it kind of moved on, I don't want to go back into war again, Basically, he's trying to recruit him to get him back into Cobra Kai. And at first, it doesn't work. So he goes, nah, I'm good. I don't want to be involved. Don't worry about it. We're still cool, but you go do Cobra Kai things, and I'm just going to be me, eating caviar and hanging out with my rich snob friends. So Johnny's master just leaves, does his thing, and of course Silver does eventually turn around and join Cobra Kai and basically help teach the Cobra Kai students how to become even stronger. They're strong now, but he can push their limits to a whole other level with him there. We also get a new kid, and I keep forgetting the kid's name because I think he's actually really cool. He's this young kid who just moved into the neighborhood. He's, she's getting ready to go to school, and of course, when you're the new kid, sometimes you get bullied by even another kid who might be a dork from his point of view. But if he starts bullying another kid, he make it look like he's cool. And I talk about Samantha's younger brother. He ends up bullying this kid, and this kid can't take it. He gets picked on because he likes Dungeons and Dragons and all that cool stuff. He likes to dress up and have fun and be a kid. So one episode we get to see him, him and Sam's brother's friends go after this kid and jump him literally. Kid tries to defend himself. He doesn't know. He ends up going off to find I think it's Robbie. He goes to find Robbie for help. Robbie starts to treat him like, how to do Cobra Kai because, he figures, all right, I can help you out. I can teach you the way how to do it. To defend yourself. We get that. That's pretty cool stuff. And then, of course, we get the whole 360 is when this kid starts to become like the bully. And I'll get into more details about him in the next season. But you start seeing him develop, I guess, a confidence in him. He goes to Cobra Kai. He's still scared. He's not sure if he should do it. He's never punched anybody in his life. He's not sure he should do it. And then we get to see him just transform, if you will. From being that little scared kid, who should stand up for himself, but not in a violent way. But when you see him transition from this season, and then even in the next season, and I'll get to that more in the next season, it's crazy. So I'll leave it at that with him. So I thought that stuff was pretty cool. And of course, we get the big climax, which is the tournament. Now, the tournament will have all three, dojos going after each other. Miyagi versus Eagle Fang versus Cobra Kai. Now, of course, Cobra Kai and is the main enemy, and Eagle Fang and Miyagi-Do are gonna work together to try to take him out. They go to I guess the school board meeting or the board meeting of athletics or whatever the heck you call it. They try to get Cobra Kai shut down. A lot of people are like, oh, we don't know if karate's good for this town. A lot of kids got hurt. They try to get rid of karate. So they decide, let's have a tournament. Bring back the tournament. That's what they wanted to do. That's what it was. They wanted to bring back the tournament for one more time and do it safely. So all three of them decided, hey, let's have a bet. Whoever wins gets to stay and do their thing and run the land. If Cobra Kai loses, we're done. We're disbanded. We're done. So that's when they do the tournament. And that's when everybody starts training. Johnny starts, trying to figure out a way. Oh, we got to do it my way, strike first and all that stuff. Has to go right to it. And of course, Danny's like, no, you got to do it the peaceful way. So they switch, students to try to see who can do it better. And of course, both ways eventually does work. Then we get to the tournament. We get to see Hawk, who was at Cobra Kai, now is back with Miyagi-Do because certain things happened. He couldn't take it anymore. He was hurting his friend, and then they kind of, I guess kicked him out because they had the other bully from the first season, the one who started this whole thing with Miguel. Before Miguel even knew about karate, that kid, he became like Cobra Kai's top dude. And then he kicked out Hawk because Hawk was #1. So he ends up joining Miyagi-Do and becoming the student there. He ends up fighting the tournament. He ends up winning the tournament. And then, of course, we get the big fight, which is the one we all wanted. It was Sam versus Tori. Tori versus Sam. Great match. And then, of course, Sam loses the match. Tori wins, keeping Cobra Kai alive while the other two are not like, they're just there. But then we find out at the end of it, we find out that Tori kind of cheated, even though it wasn't really her fault. She was cheating because her sensei pretty much paid off the referees to make her win. So, yeah, there's that. And, of course, the big reveal at the end was the fact that Silver pretty much betrayed Johnny's former master and kicked him out of Cobra Kai. He also beat up Stingray to the point where, he made him fear him so much that Stingray was like, oh yeah, Johnny's own master was the one who beat me up. And then he goes to jail. That way Silver can retake Cobra Kai and get back into power. So, yeah, that's season 4. I really thought season 4 was great. Had great moments where everybody was fighting each other. I thought that stuff was great. You have Sam being conflicted, like, oh, should I fight, Tori again? I'm still scared for what happened with the whole high school thing. She's still dealing with that. Miguel's, he's back on his feet. Oh, by the way, Miguel, he ends up leaving. He ends up going to, I think, Mexico to find his father. So there's that twist. And then, of course, Ronnie is just like, Johnny's son, he's just like, yeah, I don't know what to do either. You don't want to be with me. You rather be with Miguel. Kind of, father-son thing. So there's that. And like I said, I thought it was a very interesting episode or season. And I really liked it. The action was great. The stories were great. And, I was looking forward to season 5. And season 5 is a big one, too. So stay tuned for that. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about Cobra Kai season 4. Are you guys fans of the show? Did you guys give up on it? Leave me a comment below. Let me know. Did you guys even watch season 5 yet? Because it's actually a pretty good one. So leave me a comment below. Let me know. Thank you very much. And have a good day.